What's good, YouTube? It's your boy 72 times back at y'all with another reaction. You feel me? We're gonna get straight into it. Got this little first take clip talking about my Eagles. Let's get straight into it. 3, 2, 1. Let's get straight into it.
Jalen Hurts will have a combined age of 47 years, 208 days, making it the youngest combined age between starting quarterbacks in a conference championship game. Overall, it's the 4th youngest in any playoff matchup.
Crazy.
RC, I'll ask you this. Has Purdy shown enough to be the Niners starter next year?
Absolutely. It's zero question. I don't know what you're going to do with Trey Lance, but Brock Purdy's the starter of this team. When Jimmy Garoppolo...
I know what you do. You trade Trey Lance because this is a quarterback needy league. About 15 teams have decent quarterbacks in the NFL. So there's about 15 teams in the NFL that need a quarterback. I would trade Trey Lance and then but let Jimmy Garoppolo go and go with Brock Purdy. He's a 7th round rookie, so I'm sure he's probably not even making $1 million throughout his whole contract.
Was injured. I was on NFL Live with Laura and Dan and Marcus, and I said, your hopes, if you're Kyle Shanahan, if you're John Lynch, is that Jimmy Garoppolo actually gets healthy enough to play again before the Super Bowl. And your hopes are that you're still playing. And your wish should be that Brock Purdy's playing so well that you're going to sit Jimmy Garoppolo on the bench so you can have a competent backup. And that's exactly where we are with this team. So many times during Jimmy Garoppolo's tenure in San Francisco, the backup quarterback has not been able to produce wins the way that Jimmy Garoppolo has. Well, Brock Purdy has. Brock Purdy's also done things outside of the pocket that Jimmy Garoppolo can't do. Brock Purdy has extended plays. He's made some things happen outside of the X's and O's, along with being able to execute the game plan as it's strategized, as it's schemed. That's what you need in San Francisco. When I got Debo, when I got CMC, when I got George Kittle, when I got Brandon Ayuk, I don't need a world beater. And they have to finally say, whether it was Kyle Shanahan's decision or John Lynch's decision, we made a mistake with Trey Lance. That if we were going to go talent, that if we were going to look for the guy with the greatest potential athletically, we should have picked Justin Fields. We got the wrong one. But as life would have it, as fate and destiny would determine, at Mr. Irrelevant, we picked Brock Purdy. And as of now, he don't even know how to lose in the NFL. If this kid loses this week, it's going to be the biggest shock in his life because he doesn't know it's a possibility of taking the L. So no matter what happens on Sunday, going into next year, Brock Purdy is the quarterback without competition.
Well, I do want to say Brock Purdy, he's had a great season so far. Like I said, he's 7-0, hasn't been defeated as a starting quarterback. He's putting up better stats and more points per game than Jimmy Garoppolo. The offense he's cheaper than Jimmy Garoppolo. I feel like it only makes sense to move forward with Brock Purdy. It can make sense to keep Garoppolo and have him as a stagnant backup, but at the same time, bro, he's shown you that if you go him as your starter, you can have a cheap quarterback and continue to have all them superstars around him because he's a 7th round rookie.
And also I
don't feel like, let me pause that real quick. Also, I don't feel like Brock Purdy's good enough to beat them Eagles, bro. Now, I feel like he's not been the reason they lost, but he also has been making all the plays to make them win. I ain't gonna say in the season because he was going crazy in the season, but in the playoffs, it's been them playmakers. Most of their yards are from run after catch. So it's not due to Brock Purdy, it's them playmakers around him.
I'm listening to the high pitch in RC's voice. I mean, just the excitement and everything else. It's not something. It's not a pivot per se that I'm accustomed to seeing him make. But nevertheless, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is, and we will go with that. We will go with that. Let me tell you the only caveat or the only hiccup rather that I would throw into your argument, RC, and it's only one because I pretty much agree with you. If Brock Purdy goes on that field in Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia this weekend, and dare I say he stinks up the joint, and they get blown out of the building.
They
all
will.
bets are
Okay.
off. Now, under any
I
other
disagree with that.
circumstances you bring up, I'm with you. But if all of a sudden the NFC Championship game comes, and that's the day he looks like a third-string quarterback, that's the day we see why Jimmy Garoppolo and Trey Lance were ahead of him on the depth chart. If we see that Sunday, then wait a minute now, not so fast. Now, if he goes out there and balls the way that he's been balling, he's productive, he plays mistake-free football, he's not a reason that they're losing.
Won't do that against the Eagles.
We're able to point to something else, and we're looking at Brock Purdy as a starter and saying he did his job, no doubt about it. But he cannot go on Lincoln Financial Field against Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles this Sunday and get annihilated, get destroyed,
He will.
look like a third
That
string
defensive
quarterback.
line is crazy,
We're
I'm
going to walk
telling
in
you.
the next season saying the job is definitively his. Under that circumstances, absolutely not.
Yeah. RC and Stephen A., I agree with you both. And here's the one caveat for me. And both of the points are perfect. But here's...
You are what you put on tape. And Bosa, great
Bro,
player.
I hate when they be trying to sneak in the little clips from the other videos, bro. That's going to end the video, bro. And honestly, I feel disrespected that they're even saying they have a chance to beat the Eagles. Yeah, the San Francisco 49ers have a great defense and all, bro. But the Eagles have a great defense, too. The San Francisco Eagles are like 1 and 2 in damn near every offensive and defensive category. Like, it's two great defenses, but you have to think about it. It's one great defense, another great defense. So the offenses are automatically going to be a little bit neutralized. But the Eagles have the edge quarterback-wise, too. I think we have the better receiver core, too. Now, running backs, that can be threw up in the air, but I feel like we got a better receiving core and a better quarterback than them. So at the end of the day, rather we're neutralized a little bit. I feel like we have too many playmakers for the San Francisco 49ers to neutralize us. And I feel like, my honest opinion, the front seven is a strength to that defense, and they got a nice safety, but their back end, we can take advantage of that with the deep ball. Also, with our defense, Deebo Samuel. Deebo Samuel, he's a run after catch guy. He's not gonna get like a deep 60-yard bomb. Now he might catch a slant and then take it up the field for 60 yards because he's a run after catch guy, but we don't have to really worry about him as a deep threat receiver. They have to worry about both of our receivers being deep threat receivers. So, and we got the #1 offensive line in the league. So as long as they're able to protect Jalen Hurts is gonna sit back and throw dots all day long, bro. I promise you. If you're an Eagles fan, comment down below. Let me know your opinion. Even if you're not an Eagles fan, comment down below. Let me know your opinion. What you think is gonna happen tomorrow? And tomorrow, I don't know if I'm gonna do it, but I'm debating. I might do a live tomorrow during the game. But we just gonna see, man. Yeah, let me know your opinions down below. Drop a big like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if y'all new. God bless everybody watching this video. If you're not having a positive day, spread that positive energy, and I promise it's gonna come back to you. And yeah, besides that, I'm gonna get up out of here. It's been your boy Sammy 2 times. You have a blessed one.